Narcolepsy affects approximately 200,000 people in the U.S. It can cause excessive daytime sleepiness, sleep paralysis, muscle weakness, hallucinations when falling asleep or waking up, as well as disrupted sleep. Sleep specialist Dr. Raj Dasgupta joins us today to help bust some myths about this disorder. Yeah. But we do have a question to start from a viewer.
Hey docs, do people with narcolepsy sleep all the time?
Dr. Raj?
This is a huge myth. People with narcolepsy are struggling to stay awake. Don't get me wrong, is that they're sleeping inappropriately at work, at home, during family vacations. In fact, narcolepsy is a dysregulation of your sleep and wake cycles. At nighttime, there are multiple arousals at night, making them fatigued and tired during the day. So I gotta say, myth on this one.
What else would you say is most misunderstood about narcolepsy?
All right, in my opinion, it gets misdiagnosed. For what? Depression. And remember what I just said? There are gonna be those multiple awakenings throughout the night. It gets misdiagnosed for insomnia, and it's not insomnia. I've also seen it being diagnosed as anxiety in younger individuals, ADD. And here's a sad fact right here, is that there's a 10-year delay in the diagnosis of narcolepsy. So I'm glad we're doing this awareness today.
Wow, so it could take 10 years for someone to get accurately diagnosed. Well, the exact cause of narcolepsy is unknown, but it's a debilitating neurological condition. It involves nerve cells and chemicals in the brain. Most people with narcolepsy have low levels of something known as hypocretin. That's an important neurochemical that helps regulate wakefulness as well as REM sleep. Now, we have another viewer who asks, how do you know if you have narcolepsy?
You gotta see a sleep specialist to order the right, correct diagnostic testing. But when we talk about what are the symptoms, there's gonna be the big five. You don't need to have all five at the same time. They could appear at different times in life. And the first thing is always gonna be excessive daytime sleepiness. That's why the patients see me. That's the most debilitating. The second one we mentioned already, poor sleep at night, like insomnia. And the last three is gonna be the accessory symptoms. They could have some sleep paralysis, they could have these visual hallucinations as they're falling asleep. And let me mention cataplexy. What is that? It's gonna be this loss of muscle tone that's gonna be brought up by intense emotions, such as laughter. It could be very subtle. It could be weakness of the arms and legs. It could be drooping of the face, slurring of the speech. So you gotta know what you're looking for.
Oh, you're so good to us. But let's continue with another myth that this is not a serious disease. That is just not true. People with narcolepsy often experience sleep paralysis. That's temporarily not being able to move or speak when you're falling asleep or waking up. Others can experience hallucinations that are vivid and frightening because they're semi-awake when they begin dreaming and experience dreams as reality. And our last myth is that people with narcolepsy are lazy or lethargic.
Far from the truth. Let me speak from the heart here. I have a lot of patients with narcolepsy. Some are students, grad students, medical students. They are the hardest working individuals I know. Because they're gonna be napping, because they have fatigue, they get that stigma. But I'm gonna say I'm working with morethantired.com. And you gotta go there to get information. They have screening for excessive daytime sleepiness, screening for narcolepsy, and there's actually a physician finder.
Dr. Raj, glad I got to hang out with you today.
Always a pleasure.
More to come, everyone.